everybody, my name's Annie Neeley, and this is the Annie Neeley Band. Got Travis Egner on the guitar, Justin Pewett's back here on the keyboards, David Kirkpatrick on the bass, and Ahmed Solomon over there on the drums. And we're happy to be here today at Press Room Recordings. This is really a treat for us. The first song we're going to do is called Big Old Moon. It's the title track of our new record, which you can find anywhere on the streaming services and all over the internets. And you can buy actual vinyl from me if we ever see each other in person, which I hope we do. This song is written, my son, who's here with us today, and I'm not going to put him on camera, his first word was moon, and we used to go outside in our front yard in Nashville every night when the moon came up, and he would say to me, "See that big old moon?" So I wrote him this lullaby, and this real pretty little lullaby, and I thought, well, we'll record it just like I wrote it, just like a lullaby. And our friend Bud Carroll, who recorded our record, who's not with us here today, but he's with us in spirit, he said, Telecaster, rock and roll. So I said, all right, and this is the song that we came up with. This is what our lullaby turned into, our lullaby about the moon.
1, 2, 3.
You know, we got asked a long time ago, well, why'd you move to Nashville? And And you're hoping to make it big, and that was never our intention. Yeah. We were in a place where we were like, we want to be around music and with musicians all the time. And where we were living, that wasn't possible. People were kind of going off in different directions and doing, having kids, and we weren't ready to do that. And we just wanted to find a whole lot of weirdos that loved music as much as we did. So we found him. we found these two people since we came back. But we
got really good at finding weirdos.
We're really, it's one of our best things. Really, we're excellent at it. And but so we found that family in Nashville, and it's a much wider, deeper community in terms of how many mandolin players do you need this weekend. You can have 19, So but you can find these people everywhere. And we found them in West Virginia, and we're very, very thankful. Past and gone.
You've been chasing down a feeling, got lost somewhere along the way. Embossing pictures of glory's past, what you know today. Echoes of those dreams you will find are as hollow as they seem. So you may
Well, Dave and I, since we're married, we live together. And so we play a lot together and write a lot together. And so these songs have been kind of developing over a while. And we have common influences. We touch every part of the American musical spectrum and beyond. But I would say that for Big Old Moon, we had three touch point records that we were looking for a sound. One was Sandy Denny, Sandy. Another one is Manassas, which is a Stephen Stills record. And then one called No Other by Gene Clark. So those were our three records where we were like, this sound is the thing. So then we had to figure out, once we had songs together, we had to figure out like, okay, how do we make this happen? Not in Nashville, because now we're in West Virginia. We're not in Nashville anymore, where we were for 16 years. We have to make it happen not in Nashville. So we found Travis, who we met in Nashville. We met him in Nashville. And we found Ahmed, who, I don't know, we picked you up off the street or something. I don't know where we found him. And Randy Gilkey, Justin is standing in for our friend Randy Gilkey today and doing a bang-up job. And we all met at Bud Carroll's cabin where the Mothman lives in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, close to there. And the hottest weekend of 2019, we recorded live the Big Old Moon album. So, and Travis played, and Ahmed played, and Randy played, and Dave played, and I played up in the attic. It was like I had to turn the AC off when we were recording. It couldn't be on, so it was about 100 degrees up there. I was just like, here's our songs, and do what you do with them. And that's kind of, and all the arrangements and everything that we played today are everything that happened in that room on those days. And
it was the anniversary of the moon landing.
It was the 50th anniversary of Neil Armstrong's putting his foot down on the moon. It was that same weekend. So there were all kinds of moon references, and then we had this song, Big Old Moon, so it became all about the moon. if you go into it with the focus of the ultimate goal of success is, world fame, then you're setting yourself up for failure. Like, ask yourself, do I love this thing? If I wake up in the morning and I can never do this thing, how sad will I be? Or how joyful will I be if I can do it, Because if you're in it for money and for fame and for everything, your ride is going to be rough, and it's going to always disappoint. Because I know countless musicians in West Virginia, in Nashville, all over the country, you will never know who they are. You never will. And they're perfectly happy and leading wonderful lives, doing what they do and making music with people that they love and all over the country and even touring the world. But they don't have that. Like, they're not Beyonce or, whoever. So, whoever, they're just not. But I think so, be honest with yourself about the process of the art, love the art, build a community around your art, That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Build your community.
Just love it.
Listen, love it, build community. Do it because it's in your soul.